Hello dear students. In today's class I teach you one more very simple topic named debugging. You may get a question on debugging in examination for 2 marks. Then how to explain about the debugging? That one I explain to you. First of all, we need to know what do you mean by bug. Bug means error. In computer terminology, bug means what? Error. Debug means what? Debug means the process of, this is one of the process of removing the errors, from written program. That is what we call debugging. I hope now you understood what is debugging. Debugging is the process of removing errors, means bug, from the written computer program. This process is called as debugging. Then how many types of errors will be there in programs? Usually we find 3 types of errors. How many types of errors will be there? There will be 3 types of errors. First one is syntax error. Second one is runtime errors. Third one is semantic errors. That means how many types of errors will be there? There will be 3 types of errors. First one is syntax error, second one is runtime error, last one is semantic error. Now we study about all these one after another. First we discuss about the syntax error. See here, what do you mean by syntax? Already we know syntax means the rules. What do you mean by syntax? Syntax means rules whichever we follow to write the programs. That is what we call syntax. If we do mistakes with the syntax, then we get error messages on screen once you compile the program. Once you're trying to write the program, then we get those errors. Machine is responsible for showing us the syntax errors. Look at these things. What do you mean by syntax error? Syntax means structure of a program or the rules whichever we follow to write a program. That is rules made by some developers. Those rules we need to follow. If we won't follow, we get errors. Those are called as syntax errors. Syntax means structure of a program. That is rules made by developers of that language that the machine can understand. If you won't follow those rules, then we get syntax errors. See these examples. Now I have written 7 plus 3. I have pressed enter. Is legal? Whether is it correct or not? Yes, it is correct. Correct means what? It is legal. There is no errors at all. There is no syntax errors here. Given instruction is right. But see this example. Here just I typed a plus, then 3, then closing bracket. I have not followed any rule. That's why I am getting the error. Machine is not understanding. What do you mean by it? Syntax error. Invalid syntax. If you type plus space 7 space 3, then also mistake. Machine is not understanding. That's why this is also a syntax error. Invalid syntax. A equals to 7. Yes. Okay. A equals to 7. Print A equals to so and so. I am getting. This is legal. This is correct. But see here. A equals to 7. Print in bracket in double quote A. Here comma is there. Here comma is not there. That's why this is syntax error. In examination, you need to explain what is syntax error. Afterwards, you need to give some examples like this. If you do so, you get very good marks in examination. I think you understood. Next, I explain you about runtime error. Runtime error means what? As the name itself tells us that while running the program, we get these errors. Okay, that means written program is correct. But program is going to run, but while running we get some errors. See these examples. The errors will occur while running the program by invalid inputs or other exceptional cases due to external environment variables. Look at these examples here. For example, Okay, sorry. These errors will occur while running the program by invalid inputs. See this example. Now what I do, I write a simple program to find addition of two values. For example, here I am writing, I am reading the value of a. Enter a. A will be stored in a, b will be stored in b. I find the sum, I print. This program is correct. Means once we run the program we get the result. That is also right. But the machine is asking you to enter the value of a. Machine will ask you to enter the value of a, but I enter a value of a as, I have to give number, but I give capital A as input or capital Z as input. Okay, then I press enter, then I get error like value error, invalid literal Z. This is what the output I am getting from the program. Because the machine is asking you to enter the value of a, I need to enter a number, but instead of entering number I entered Z, that is invalid input. This is what runtime error. That is what I have written in my notes. Enter a is 7, enter b is 3, then the result is 10. There is no runtime error. Enter a, I entered capital A, that is wrong. Value error, invalid literal a. This is what the example for runtime error. In exam, you need to explain what is runtime error, give some examples like this, then you get very good marks in examination. Third one is semantic error. Semantic error means what? See this explanation. Okay, sorry. Now I explain you third one, semantic error. Semantic error means what? Semantic means what? First, what is the meaning of the word dictionary? Dictionary meaning of the word semantic. Related to meanings. Semantic means meaning. Semantic means related to meanings in language or logic. Okay. Now look at the example first so that you can understand. Someone will tell you to write a Python code or script to find addition of two numbers. I read the a, then I read the b, then I print the addition. Okay. Now whether this program is correct? Yes, but it's correct. But here I am not converted into integer. See here, I am not converted into integer. Usually we write int into bracket input, that one I have not written. Then enter the number 7, enter the second number 3. Instead of getting addition as 10, I am getting 73. This is wrong result. The semantic error is related to meaning of written statement in a program. You will not get any error messages for the semantic errors from the written program. If the program contains some semantic errors, then the program runs, but we get wrong results. Semantic errors can be called as logical errors. Okay, I give another example for semantic error. Okay, for example, see here, I write one program. Someone will tell me to write Python program to find addition of two integers. A input afterwards, integer type. Then I write input, then enter first number, okay, then b, then int, then input, enter second number. Okay, now I have to find c equals to a plus b, but what I do, I write a minus b. Wrong. Okay, then I am trying to print addition is okay. What is that? C. Whether this program is correct. Once you run the program runs, but one mistake did by me here. What is that? Instead of typing c equals to a plus b, here I typed c equals to a minus b. If I enter the inputs like 7 and 3, I will not get 7 plus 3, 7 minus 3, that means 4. That means I get the result as addition is 4. That is wrong result. This is what the semantic error. Semantic error is also called as logical error. I think you understood. Okay. Just in examination, if you get a question on debugging, then your responsibility is to explain what is bug, what is debugging, then list out the types of errors, then explain what is syntax error, give some examples for syntax errors, then explain what is runtime error, give some examples for runtime errors. Then what is semantic error? Then give this as example. Okay, someone told you to write addition of two numbers, but you are doing subtraction and showing it as addition. That is what the wrong. This will be the good example for semantic error. I think you have understood. If you have any doubts, please send the message. I will reply to your messages. Thank you. Take care.